Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This time I'm going to share to you assignments in Moodle. So what's an assignment in Moodle? This is a way for us to collect and evaluate student works online. So managing student works will have the following benefits. Number 1, paperless management of students. The student activity provides a convenient database of student submission that you could organize and manage online. Second is that there is also a grading and feedback mechanism in Moodle. So the assignment activity includes grading interface through which you could enter the grades at the same time provide feedback to your students. Another advantage of assignments in Moodle is that you could set due dates. Okay, so you could set an opening and ending date where the students is given enough time for them to submit the assignments. So in Moodle, we have the following ways on how we could submit assignment. First is through what we call online text. Students will be given sort of a canvas or an area where they could type their text or their assignments online. Okay, so this is useful for short papers or brief paragraphs. Now, if in case there are instances that students will be submitting, let's say 10 pages of work, you could ask them to submit it in a file. Okay, so we have what we call a file upload or file submissions. Students upload files on the submission page. So this is normally used for longer paper works. Okay, but you could also ask them to submit both online and file submission type. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how we could create an assignment in Moodle. So let me minimize this. So we are now at our learning management system. I'll be logging in as a teacher. Okay, let me log in as a teacher. So let's wait for a while. So once we are in our dashboard, kindly select the course. So in my case, I'll be using LMS training. Okay, scroll down. By the way, before we start, please make sure that you check your gradebook. Remember, in one of our videos, the gradebook should be configured first. So what I have here is that we have an area wherein assignments, we have configured that assignments would have this certain weight. Okay, so once we create an assignment later, it should fall under this category. So once you have that, then we can start to create our assignment. So let's go back to our learning management system. Okay, so to start, please make sure you turn editing on. Go to the gear icon, click the drop down arrow, and then turn editing on. After that, you scroll down to the area where you like to have the assignments placed. So I'll be placing it here. Now, let's add an activity or resource. So in this case, you scroll down and then we have here assignment. Click and then add. There's also an option that you could double click on this area and it will automatically go to the assignment configuration. So let's now try double click. Okay, so the page now loads. Okay, so we have now our assignment here. Now, first thing is that you have to provide the assignment name. Let's say this is homework 1. Okay, but you could give your own description or provide your own name here. So next is the description part. The description part is where you're going to type in your question, your assignment question. Okay, so let's say describe your family in 5 paragraphs. Okay, something like that. Okay, next is that. Okay, if there are additional files that you'd like the students to view, you could upload it here. So that is the first section. Next is that the availability. So one advantage of using our learning management system is that you could ask the students the submission date. So for example, allow the submission from May 8 and that is due on May 15. You could also set the cutoff date, okay, for the students that say they will not be late within this period. Okay, and then after that, you will also have this option that remind me to grade by. So as a teacher, you also need to grade the students, right? So we have here an option that the Moodle or the learning management system will notify you that you need to grade the grades, or you need to grade the assignment of your students. But if the following options is not required, you could disable them, okay? Well, it's up to you to enable and disable the date submission. Okay, let's scroll down here. So submission type. So one advantage of the learning management system is that you have the option to, let's say, ask the student to submit text online or submit a file. So for this example, I'll be using here online text. But if you click on the file submission, it means that the students will have to upload their file to our learning management system. So let's have here online text. Okay, let's scroll down here. Okay. You could also enable here word limit. Let's say 200 words, depending on the requirement. The system will automatically determine whether you have reached the word limit or not. But if not, you just disable it. Next is feedback type. So when we say feedback type here, it's also an advantage of our system that enables us to provide a feedback. Okay, so feedback comments if you have. So we did not enable this one here, so uncheck this. Another advantage that you could also provide inline comments, which is also good. So let's say they describe their family and then you like to comment them with it. It's just like ordinary paper that you try to put your marks or comments within that paper. So you can also put it here. Okay, by default it's set to no, but it's up to you to enable it. Okay, then let's go to the submission settings. So here is that require students to click the submission button. And then this is one good also, require students to accept the submission statement. So when they submit an assignment, when you click this option here, what happens is that the student would have to confirm that what they're submitting is their own work. Okay, in case they will be asking them to submit by group, here's the setting. Okay, notifications. So notification is also one area advantage of our learning management system. You could notify grades about the submission. You could notify grades about the late submission. I think this is one good thing is that you'll be notified. Let's say student A were able to submit the assignment late. Okay, so you'll be notified through email. Okay, and then here's grade. Now for the grading section here, for this video I'm going to just have it in points. Okay, so the maximum grade that you could give to the student is by points. We could also have it in scale, wherein if you like to provide a different scale grading system, you could also have that. Okay, so let's say we'd like to have it in points. Next is the grading method. So simple grade, you read the assignment and then you grade it. But sometimes there's also some assignments that need to have rubrics. So I'll demonstrate that in our next video. But for the meantime, let's have simple direct grading. So grade category, if you click this one here, these are the different categories found in our grade book. So I would like you to place or select here homework or homeworks. Okay, just modify it. So it means that when we submit the assignment or when we create the assignment, it would have to be placed here. Okay, and then grade to pass, if let's say you would like to set a passing score for the students. Okay, blind marking means that you will not know who are you checking. Okay, so it's also good. Let's say you want to if you want to set, okay, I don't care who am I checking, So you could set this one here. By default, it's set to no. Okay. And then what else? Let's leave some of the items here. Okay, restrict submission. Later, we're going to have those items. And then activity to completion. Okay, please make sure that you also have this one here. Show activity as completed when conditions are met. And then you also have the option here that the students must receive the grade before they could be marked completed. Otherwise, you just leave it like that. And then that's it. Save and return to course. So we already created our online assignment. So we're going to see here, homework 1. Again, you could still customize the settings. For example, we have here 5.0. You can still edit this section here by saying, let's say 6.0. And then this is assignment 1. You could give it 6.1. Okay. That's it. So we have our first assignment. Now, I'm going to log out as teacher. And then I'll be using the student account. Okay. I think I have a student account here. Let me try it first. Okay. Okay, there. Okay, I have a student account. So here, the student will log into the course. So I'm using here the LMS training. Scroll down. Okay, by the way, you could click this one, this icon here, and then the students. Okay, we did not include the latest activities. Okay, soon I'll show that to you. So we scroll down here, and then the student will have homework. The homework here. So we need to click on this link, and then the students will see the description of the assignment. So the assignment here is that they need to describe your family in 5 paragraphs. Okay. Then let's add submission since we set it as an online text. Okay. So here's the option that we set earlier. To ensure that the student work is their own, they need to click this one here. So they would acknowledge that what they have created is their own work or their own assignment. They did not copy it from other classmates. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is that I'll be let me look for a file here. Okay. And then just paste it. Okay. Aside from text, you could also require the students to, let's say, post the picture of their family. So let me look for a picture. Just wait for a while. I'm looking for a family picture here. Okay, saving it, and then need to save it here. Okay, so next thing is that we need to insert the image. So I already saved it to my computer. So here is our tool, insert image, then browse, then upload a file, choose file, and then you need to go to the file where, okay, so I have it. Oh, okay, it's a different format. Let me copy it again so that we'll have the format here. Let's wait. I'm saving the file. So make sure if we're going to ask them to upload a picture, it could be a PNG or JPEG file. So let me close this one and then upload it again. Click the image here, browse your repositories from, okay, open, upload image. Okay, let's wait for it to display. Okay, here's the file. So this is my family. There. Then save image. There you have the image here. So you could still format it. Let's center this one, and that's it. Okay. After that, save changes. Okay, so our assignment has been submitted already. So let's now, well, if you notice here, we have here the total number of words. If you set the word count, let's say to 200 or something, the system will automatically count that. Here, the students can still edit their submission or remove their submission if in case they would like to update their assignment. Okay. Now I'll be logging off. I'll be returning as the teacher role. Okay, teacher here. And then LMS training. Okay. If I scroll down here in my assignment 6, okay. I have here already that I have submitted 1 and needs grading 1. Don't mind this, okay? So if I view all my assignments, okay? So these are the students who are enrolled in the class, okay? So let me search for that student. Okay, you could use this line here, this area, to search by first name or surname. Okay, let me, there. Okay, so here you can grade your student. So first thing is that you could see their work. Click on the icon or there, and then you're going to see what the student answered. We go back, and then if you like to grade them already, just click here, grade. Let's look at this one. Okay, let's click grade here. What will happen is you're going to see already the answer of the student. Okay, take note that online text is only for short files. Okay, but if you like to ask them to upload it, you have to select the file option. Okay, after that, grade the student. So let's say the student get 100, and then we have here our feedback. Very good. Okay, and then on the section here, notify student. The student will automatically be notified as soon as you have submitted or you have saved your work, and then they would automatically see their grade. So let's save here, save the changes. Okay, and if you go back to our learning management system and into our grade book, okay, if I look for the student here, let's go for student. There, the student already received the grade of 100. At the same time, since we have grouped it earlier, the assignment, the homework one, is placed under the homework category. Okay, so that allows us to group the assignments or the activities that the activity that the students will be submitting to the class. Okay, now in our next video, I'm going to demonstrate how we use rubrics to grade our students. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.